could anybody refuse the water of baptism to these people now that they have received the Holy Spirit, just as much as we have? It's Roger from MSC Mission Office, and you're with Mission Alive. We are all sons and daughters of God, and this is often reflected in our culture and in our way of life. I remember hearing a story of a missionary lady, probably from one of the Protestant churches, in Irian Jaya, in a remote place. That's in what is now West Papua. And she was learning the language, and she was trying to find the word for love. And each word that was offered didn't seem to fit, wasn't adequate. Until one night she was called out to a sick person, and she had to walk through the dark for quite a way, and went into the house and was caring for this sick person. And those around watching, one of them said something to the other, and she immediately picked up that this was a new word. And she turned around and said, "What was that word?" They told her the word, and she realised that was the word she was listening to, looking for. And in that, the people had said, "This woman, the way she has come out here tonight and the way she is caring for that person, that is love." So we are all sons and daughters of God, and in that language they had a word for that type of love, which Jesus said, "Love one another." So when we go on mission to other places, other cultures, in other languages, other people, already God is there alive and active. Already God is guiding these people. And our job is to bring the gospel message into that culture, and in perhaps to reveal in some way the fuller understanding of who this God is, who this Spirit is. What is it? What's it mean for life? In the beginning, in Genesis, when God created the world and created all of humanity, God cared for all the people and had interaction, relationships with all these different tribes and peoples, their ancestors and descendants, and so on, long stories. Until after the Tower of Babel, then there was the call of Abraham, and then there was a focus on the Hebrew people as the chosen people of God, whose mission was to live out fully and more clearly and more deliberately the law and the love of God. So as we go on mission, we go into different cultures. One of the tasks is to find in there the goodness and the love that God has implanted there, and how God has been walking with these people throughout many hundreds of years and generations. And that is evangelizing to bring the culture of the people together with the gospel, so that they integrate into one, and people can live in a coherent and harmonious way within that. And there are many stories of that, of how people can find in their traditional beliefs and customs where God is. One exercise we did with some people, we asked them specifically about that, and one woman came back and said, "When I go to our traditional sacred places and I experience the spirits there of the ancestors, I know that to be God." That was her realization. I know that to be God. She has made the step, joining together a traditional faith, traditional beliefs with the Christian belief. And those who are able to do that have a great depth of faith, because in a sense they're walking on two legs. They're not disjointed. They're not denying what is in their past and what is deep in their soul and in their mind, but they are joining that together with our Christian faith and our Christian belief. And this is really mission accomplished. Thank you for being with us.